Hey, beloved. Hope you had a wonderful day. Happy Tuesday. I did something very brave today. And I listened to what God wanted me to do. And I stepped out on faith. And the Holy Spirit work. And he said, I need more time to get better. And to I don't know how to say it. He just told me to be strong. And so, nothing about you in terms of that. This is in terms of what he wants me to do. And I almost dropped the phone just now. And it took a lot out of me to make the phone call. And I try not to get emotional on the phone, but I could hear it in my voice, but excuse me. But I had to do what I felt like I was led to do today so I could be obedient. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to read today. I wanted to read your chapters read your mother's Act 2 section of the book, act of the book. How I read her section on her being a daughter in Act 1. So I didn't want to just only read that one chapter in August. But I'm looking forward to reading it after I finish work tomorrow. I'm looking for, actually, now I think about tomorrow. I should be able to do it when I get back home. I don't like being rushed while reading. I really want to enjoy reading time. But, I think Sometimes there's this saying that my mom says. Sometimes she says, "Don't let perfection be the enemy of good." And so I might have to settle for just reading one chapter rather than not reading any, because I want to be able to take my time and read as much as I want. So don't let perfection, which is me wanting to read everything I want to read at the time I want to read it, in the environment I want to read it in. She said, even though you want all that, it's good enough to just say, okay, I'll just read what I can, where I can, as much as I can, and not be, waiting for the perfect circumstances. So, but yeah, I was so focused on wanting to be relaxed and in my zone, in my mood, my head, everything, that I didn't want to read without having that set, that stage in my mind. I also told Mom, who noticed when she came in my room. Excuse me, I'm really tired. Who noticed when she came in my room. My room's been set up like this for about at least a week now. But it took her time to stay there and sit on my bed to notice that I moved some things around. And so she came in and she looked at my carousel guitars and was like, "Did you buy a new guitar?" I was like, "All of these are new." As it turned to 7-Eleven, no. I said, "All of these are new." And then she said, "Which one did you buy this year?" And I said, "That one." And I pointed to a certain one. I told her I traded in 2 guitars to get it. And then she didn't ask me anything else. And I was somewhat relieved because I never lied to my mom about where I am, where I'm going to get guitar. She always knows because she can hear him in the background, for one thing, where I'm going when I go to Guitar Center. Or she'll ask and then I'll be a little not wanting to answer her, but me not answering her always lets her know where I am. It's not that I don't answer, I just don't want to tell her a lie. So I'm just like, I get quiet on the phone and then she figures it out. And I was like, "All right, Mom, I'll see you a little bit later, Mom." And she's like, "You better not be at that guitar shop. Come back home. You don't need none of the guitar shop." But yeah, so excuse me, I was upfront and honest about that, and then she said, "That's, you need more rest." And so I think it's like almost 11 right now, if I'm not mistaken. And for the past few days, I've been trying to go a bit earlier. But then some days it's not working out, and this is one of those days. The other day yesterday was pretty rough. I tried to go a bit early, and I was tired, but I was hungry. So I made 5. What do you call it? What's the type of beef called? It's the kind of beef that you put on Philly cheesesteaks. I can't think of the exact type of beef that is in terms of how it's cut. But anyway, I made 5 tacos with that. And I used the seasoning to put on it. And while I was doing the dishes, that was cooking. And then I shredded up some organic cheddar cheese. Put that on there, warmed it in the microwave. Then I added lettuce, avocado, and this cilantro and garlic salsa, which was heavy on the garlic. It's a little bit more garlicky than I was anticipating, but I ate it anyway because I had already made them, so I was like, well, I'll just deal. But yeah, it was funny. I made when I first opened we had 2 boxes of taco shells, and in the first box I opened up, about 40%, possibly 45%, at least 40% of the shells were broken in half. I was like, so I told my dad he's gonna take it back to the store. So I said, okay, well, I hope the other one's not as bad. So I opened the other box and it was fine. And so I ate all 5 tacos yesterday. They were awesome. Then I went to bed. And then I had a drink. Did I drink yesterday? I feel like I did. Yesterday. No, I didn't drink last night. But sometimes if I do eat late, sometimes it's, it's hard to digest beef and certain things late at night like that are really heavy. I've noticed that I sometimes get like that. Depends on what it is. So like hot hamburgers and stuff like that. So, I almost said hot dogs. Hamburgers and what's another thing? Or if I eat heavy in general, like if I have a lot of food, like I did that night, sometimes don't sleep well and I can feel myself tossing and turning. Yesterday, I think I was just so tired that after I filled my belly, I was full. And I was like a baby. I was like, now that I'm full, I can finally go to sleep. And so that's what I did, and I slept great. And then I did a lot of meditation this morning, which was really very helpful for me. And I think that's what got my day off to a good start. Then I practiced a little bit, and I need to start writing down what I do during the day. I don't be remembering. All I remember is I meditated for about an hour and prayed, made up my bed. It's like bits and pieces. Practice. I don't even know what I had for breakfast. Oh, I do remember, okay. I had some muffins and my smoothie. My smoothie that I made. Then I went upstairs and practiced. I'm missing some things. Yeah, I practiced for probably about at least an hour. I don't know what happened after that. I don't know. I need to start writing down what I do. I have this thing where I'm writing down certain things about my day, certain parts of my day that I want to have, that I want to keep track of. And there are 5 things: wake up time, bedtime, if I read, if I prayed, and if I meditated. So there's the 5. 5, sorry. My fingers were like that. 5. And so when I keep track of them, I'm able to see, okay, I went to bed this time this day, up at this time this day, I prayed this many times this day, did I meditate, did I read, and did I practice? So yeah, let me see. I don't feel like I said practice the first time. So meditate, pray, practice, wake, sleep, read, yeah. Yeah, those are the 6. Excuse me. yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll be a little bit more efficient this year with it. Other than that, my little niece is doing well. She's growing, and I was able to see a video of her today. And her brother and sister were singing to her "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star." It was really cute. And I might see them tomorrow. That's why I'm trying to figure out if I'll be able to read more as much as I would like to tomorrow. Again, I might be in the same situation, but we'll see. I'll just go with the flow. And I think what'll really be helpful is me writing down what I do when I do it. And so I have I have what it looks like during the day of what I did, rather than just kind of like trying to remember. And we all know, how my memory is, unfortunately. So, yeah. So, all right, Blue, I'm a little bit moody, a little down tonight because of the emotion it took me to make that phone call and to talk about what I talked about. I'm always grateful to talk to you, but it's just like, you're not here, so it's not the same. Sometimes it depends on what it is. I'm also sleepy, so don't make it, I hope you don't feel like it's not just the fact that you're not here, it's the fact that I'm also tired. And it was an emotional conversation for me. The other person was just listening, but I had to say what I had to say. And it was good, but it just, between that and me being tired, I'm just not in a good mood right now. And then you're not here, so there's that too. And I didn't read as much as I wanted to too, so there's layers right now. But I was gonna say I did have something I was gonna try to say that was gonna be good if I could have remembered it. Let's see if it's worth even uttering. Let me see. Try to remember. No, I think we'll go back to the wood shit on it. I was gonna use the word tired and try to use it as the way I use empty, but with like a southern type thing, because we always say, I'm tired, not tired, tired. Guess what I had for dinner? Grits and eggs. Thought you'd appreciate that. What else did I do today that was funny? And instead of having water or something else to drink, I made myself some hot chocolate. Like it was morning time. And I ate it around it's like 8:30. 8:30 at night. 8:30 p.m. So that was interesting, I guess. We have these chocolates that are really good. The dark chocolate. Excuse me. I don't feel that great. I don't know how I'm not sure. I feel like I hope I'm not tired because of a cold or something like that. I don't know if it's allergies though, because there's not really many allergies going on in January. So, but I'm feeling like my throat is a little itchy, scratchy, however you say it. That's the last thing. I really don't want that right now. So let me see if there's a way I can say this is a game. will have to be appropriate, so I can't say certain things. I don't even know if I should show you this candy. Now I think about it. That would be unfair. So I'll show it to you. All right. That'd be messed up. I'm telling you what I'm looking at. You can't see it. That would be a tease. Don't troll. I'm not a troll. I wouldn't do that to you. All right, but I will try to make it kind of like a game. So, there are these chocolates, and they're kind of like Reese's Buttercups. But the title of the candy is somewhat suggestive because of how it's made. So this is, let me see if I can hold it here so you can see it. This is the candy. See how it looks like a Reese's? And this is the name. Whose idea was that? Skinny dipped. I think like 30 or so come in a bag, and they're all about this size. You can see like size. See how wide they are. This is the diameter, and then the side too. Oh yeah, you can't really see that. Hopefully, let me see. So that's the diameter of it. You can kind of see. The title is so funny to me. They're really good, so I recommend them for you if you like dark chocolate. Who doesn't love dark chocolate? I like me some chocolate. I'll never forget you said that, Atlanta. You right there with the bald head. I like me some chocolate with the all white. That video is one of my favorites. I won't say anything else because I'll get in trouble. All right, well, I hope you were able to see the video I made last night for your mom for chapters, I think 10 through 14 of the book. Like I mentioned to you, it's not on this site; it's on the other one. So I hope you're able to see it. I have something I told you about my whereabouts in it. Follow back when you get it. Also, I hope, Lord knows, maybe that's the other reason why I'm sad. I've been on your website a lot. Well, not a lot, not just a lot, like every day. And even more than one time a day, more than once a day. And I'm hoping that you're doing well. It's kind of hard for me to know that, you put up a lot of pictures, and I think you did it too because you're going to be working, and I know you're working right now. I get it. I just hope that, you know how much I appreciate your pictures and how much you do to let me see you. I know it's not easy because, people can be very harsh and critical. And I know that, last time when you put up the pictures, everybody was saying stuff about I hate to even talk about it because it's so whack. It's so whack to me. People had things to say about it, But to me, I'm grateful to see you, period. Just want you to know that. And I don't care how you look, even when you put up, like I told you, the pictures when you were raising your hand like you were in class behind Kelly's husband at the concert, before the concert. Y'all were just sitting in the audience, and you had your hand up like you were a student in school, trying to see if I saw you so I can say, yeah, what's your question? You'd say, Tell me what you think about me. Buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring is silly when I'm feeling lonely. When I'm all over with that family. Question. I see. I've been rocking for a while. Well, how long you hear this? If you so desire to put up new pictures, I understand. If not, I get that too because it's your page, it's your desire, it's your will. But just know I always appreciate not only, and I think that's the other thing I want to mention too. I appreciate the fact that you take the time to do those, even though you don't have to, and that you always have a way of making your fans, your fans, feel special. I was looking at Instagram today, and there were a lot of different pictures, videos of you. And I was looking at one, and I think that's why I went back on Instagram to see what was not just on your page, but on the people that posted. And one person that posted your surprise to Oprah when you did Run the World there. And what else did I see today? I saw pictures of you in blue over the years from her at the Vogue shoot when you were both in your what color would I call that? Like ivory beige-ish. You had on matching dresses. And another time when you were pregnant with the twins, you all were making funny faces. And then they had the picture of you all hugging at the Grammys this past year. Last year, rather. And they had a lot of pictures. I want to say they had at least 10. What else did I see on Instagram today? I saw trying to remember. Having a hard time remembering. Anyway, I was on there for a while. I just put it that way. I can't think of everything I saw. I saved a lot of things. I think I saved some stuff from my Renaissance too. That's the thing I saw. I saw a lot of more of your Renaissance tour videos. I saw one of the videos for Formation on this past tour, Cowboy Carter tour. Yeah, so I miss you. And I'm grateful for just knowing that you're okay, and just relaxing, hopefully, as well as I know you still have things you want to work on for your album, for this Act 3. Just know that love you, I care, and no matter what, please know that I will always love you no matter how you look, what size you are, how you do your hair, no matter what. All right, love you, Beyonce.